So hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lucy and today I've got my first book haul of the year. I've managed to acquire quite a lot of books, mainly because I haven't done a book haul in so long. Here we go, there are a lot, so I'm not going to go into the description of these. Of course, I will be resuming my monthly wrap-ups and TBRs this year because they kind of fell off the wayside towards the end of last year, but these will be back so you can learn about the books that I read in those videos. But for this video I will be showing you what I acquired from about December onwards, so there's a lot to go through here. So if you watch my 2016 looking back video, you'll know that I've recently started a new job at Scholastic Publishing, and the first two books are books that are published by Scholastic. So the first book is The Game of Love and Death, and this is by Martha Brackenburr. So this is just absolutely stunning. I absolutely love this cover, and that's one of the reasons that I decided to pick this up, just because the cover, I saw it lying around in bookshops for a while now and I just thought, wow, I need this in my life. Like, there are two hands, there's the foiling, it's beautiful and I need to read it. If you've read this book, let me know in the comments down below. I really want to know your thoughts on this and I can't wait to get round to it. Now the second book is a really exciting book because it is The Sleeping Prince, and this is by Mel Salisbury. So this book is the sequel to The Sin Eater's Daughter, which I actually read last year for the first time, but which I'm currently rereading at the minute, so I can go straight on to this one. And this is a fantasy YA novel, and the world is just so beautiful, and I'm in love with Mel's writing. I just love it. So I can't wait to reread The Sin Eater's Daughter and then get onto this one because they're just fab books, so you need this in your life. Pick this up in February. So the next book was kindly sent to me by Tor, and this is Judged by Liz de Jager. I think that's how you pronounce her name. This is the third book in the Black Heart Legacy series. So I haven't read the first two books, so I really should pick those up and read this. I don't know what it's about particularly, but I know this is the final book or the third book in the series, and it's really, really well loved, so I definitely need to pick this up. Let me know if you've read this series, what your thoughts were. Always interested in recommendations from you guys. Now the next book is something really exciting that I received from Headline, and it is Conspiracy of Blood and Smoke. This is by Anne Blankman. So this, I believe, is the sequel to The Prisoner of Night and Fog, I believe, and this is about Nazi Germany, and it's about a girl who is like Hitler's niece or something. It's very, very deep and dark, and I'm really, really excited to get around to reading this series. So thank you to Headline for kindly sending this out to me. Now the next book is legitimately a thing of beauty. It is In a Land of Paper Gods, and this is by Rebecca Mackenzie, and this is published by Tinder Press. So Tinder Press kindly sent this out to me. I am so excited to read this because I have heard so many incredible things about this book. I believe there are some magical elements to this as well, some prophecies and magic like that. And this is an adult fiction novel that is kind of making a bit of a splash, so I thought I'd read this and see what all the hype is about. So the next book is again a beautiful, beautiful book, and it is Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte, and this is the Penguin Clothbound Classics edition. Again, this is a thing of beauty. These are kind of like leaves and it's all cloth bound, and it's absolutely beautiful. I just love the Penguin cloth bound editions, and Jane Eyre is one of my favourite classics. So I'd love to reread this year because it looks like a bit of a beast, but it's actually one of the most readable classics ever. So as I'm participating in the 2016 Classics Challenge, I want to read this year as part of my Classic a Month challenge. And the next book I got is also a Penguin cloth bound classics. It is Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, and I love this one because it's just so graphic, and I love the kind of hearts, and it's just, oh, I just love this edition. So when I received this for Christmas, I was a very, very happy book lover. And Frankenstein is another one of those classics that is so readable, and I love it. So if you haven't yet read this, I'm going to be doing, I've decided, a Classics for Beginners video. I've already done a video on my favourite classics. I did that last year. I'll link it down below. But I want to do a video all about classics for beginners. If you're just going in there blind, you've never read many classics, I would add this to the list. So stay tuned for that video. And the next book is a cookbook. It is Lean and 15 by Joe Wicks. So I don't buy many cookbooks or many non-fiction books, let's be honest, but I saw this everywhere. I follow him on Instagram and he's amazing. I'm a little bit in love with him. But the actual plan in this and the recipes are just really, really great. So I really wanted to try this book out and just see what it was like, and I'm already loving it. I think it's a really, really well done book, and you'll see like it's got Great recipes, great visuals, and all the food looks absolutely amazing. Now, the next set of books are from a blogger event that I went to in December, I believe, and it's something that I didn't actually show on camera ever, so I haven't hauled these books yet. But this was from Pan Macmillan's Blogger Book Club. It's their new My Kind of Book club, and as part of the book club they had all of their 2016 proofs out on a table, and they were just like, help yourselves to the proofs for next year, guys. And of course I took most of the books because you can't turn down an invitation like that. So the first book I picked up was The Square Root of Summer, and this is by Harriet Ruter Hapgood. So sorry if I'm blinding you, I'll try and keep the foiling down so I don't blind you. This is kind of a summery contemporary novel, very kind of coming of age, and it's about finding yourself. And also, as you can tell by the title, The Square Root of Summer, there's a lot of physics references. So I really want to read this, and I can't wait because the author was actually at the event and she was brilliant. She was so great and made me want to read the book even more. So definitely check this out when it comes out on the 5th of May. Now, the next book is one that I've read. It is fantastic. I was crying at the end. I was laughing all the way through. I adored it. And it is Beautiful Broken Things, and this is by Sarah Bernard. So this is a novel about two best friends, Rosie and Caddy, and they are like absolute best friends. They go to different schools, and one day Rosie meets this new person called Suzanne who quickly becomes a really close friend. It's all about new friendships, it's about knowing people, it's about teenage issues that are so relatable that I just completely absorbed it, and it felt like I was back in my teenage years, which is a good thing and a bad thing because it makes you realise how much of a difficult time it is, especially with groups of friends. So I would pick this up if I were you. It's already out and it is fabulous, so please pick this up if you're looking for a really gritty contemporary novel that will get you thinking about life. Next book is The Thing About Jellyfish, and this is by Ali Benjamin. So this is another gorgeous cover and I'm obsessed with it. So this is about when somebody close to the main character dies, and the main character processes that by becoming mute. She doesn't speak. And I just really want to read this. It sounds fabulous. And this just sounds incredible. Very, very moving, very heartfelt contemporary novel. This is out on the 3rd of March, so definitely watch out for it. Now, the next book is a bit of a change of direction from the contemporary novels. It is Burning Midnight, and this is by Will McIntosh. So this book is about a world where you can buy superpowers, and it sounds really amazing, very dystopian, very end of the world, and I really, really like this cover. I like the premise. It's described as Scott Pilgrim meets I Am Number 4, so that sounds all sorts of amazing. The next book is another moving YA contemporary, and it is Underwater by Marissa Reichhardt. So this book is about something that happens to a main character and it really affects their mental health, and the whole theme is that it makes this person feel like they're underwater, like they're drowning. And a lot of the books that I'm holding up from Macmillan kind of tackle these mental health, very contemporary themes, and I'm really excited to get reading these books. So this comes out on the 7th of April this year. So guys, those are all the books that I've either been given lately or bought lately, and I've got a lot to get through. So what I want you to do is leave down in the comments what the last book you bought was, because I'm always interested to see what people are buying, any recommendations, because evidently I need more books. That isn't a thing, but it is. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. You'll get a new bookish video every week. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye!